Did anyone expect a new Donkey Kong game? Was there a huge group of people that were just like, new Donkey Kong, new 3D Donkey Kong? I don't know, I certainly wasn't expecting this, but this was one of the best surprises from the Direct. Pretty much tied to Mario Kart for me. I'm not sure what I like more. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Let's just see what this trailer has that you didn't see, but I saw, probably. On this first shot here, it's actually weird because I saw this little blue rock. His eyes were so specific that I really thought this was a Banjo-Kazooie game, because those eyes look really like the Banjo-Kazooie characters. I don't know what we're seeing here. This is like probably like a platforming challenge or of some degree for DK to go through. With these gold bananas, I should probably know that this was Donkey Kong. There's even like some enemies with like, they have like some purple things on their butts there. I don't know what that do. And this here, this really screamed like Mario to me. It was like, this looks exactly like one of the tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That card there looks like the Wario. Is it Wario Mines? I think it's Wario Mines. But those eyes, those weird eyes there, those really look like Banjo-Kazooie eyes, which maybe is intentional for a callback for Rare. There's even like a snow place with more golden bananas. There's golden bananas everywhere, and more of those rock guys with Banjo-Kazooie eyes. It's weird. And this should have been the biggest giveaway that this is a Donkey Kong game, because that rock just looks like a banana. It's like a big banana, and I should have saw that and been like, yeah, that's a banana. This is Donkey Kong, because Donkey Kong eats banana. And this place looks like a mining place. What I think this is, and this is purely just a theory, but I think this is a place where people are either slaved to be miners, or this is a place where people just are miners because it's a low-paying job that they can do it. Because we see DK and he's a miner, and I'm like, why is he a miner? And these chimps really look like Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is not in this trailer. Why is he not in this trailer? This is a Donkey Kong game without Diddy Kong? I'm gonna be very sad if there's no other Kongs other than Donkey Kong himself. But yeah, DK himself is the one that breaks the screen, and he looks different. This is the new Donkey Kong design that some people hated. I don't hate it. I think it's very good, actually. I do like the old design. I think it's very good. But this is the new DK. They're changing the design to look more appealing, maybe. And I think it's very good, actually. It's very cartoony and very nice. For some reason now, this DK just wears pants, some sort of overalls. Maybe he's trying to mimic Mario's. They're kind of like overalls and like a mining cap. The mining cap is not part of his design at all, but it's there right now, and he's there. He's Donkey Kong. He wears pants now. Why does he wear pants? He looks so good. Look at this. Look at him just running through the fields. This is a big like Breath of the Wild shot where he's just running. What I kind of don't like, he looks like he has this little buddy who's like a rock, like a purple rock guy, and I don't think he looks very good in the silhouette of DK as he runs around. I'm really hoping you can just not have him there for some reason. But look at this little shot of him looking at the eyes for some reason, and then he smiles, and his smile is super cartoony and super like expressful, and he has a lot of personality. This is why I love this. This looks amazing because of this, because he looks so good. He just looks full of personality. And in this shot right here, one of the rock guys that has Banjo-Kazooie eyes just turns into a question mark. What I'm thinking is that he will be like a guy that will give like, he will say something about the area that you're in. There's another guy right in the distance there, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's a guy. He has a red thing, I guess. He's right next to something. There's a billboard there that has something. This shot of DK just climbing mountains, dude, this is so good. I would really like to hope that this is like an open world, but I don't think it is. It's probably gonna be like Mario Odyssey with different areas or something like that. Look at DK, he's just climbing. He looks amazing. I love him. He rolls and he climbs, and this is good. I remember there was like a canceled Donkey Kong 3D game that was like momentum based, and maybe this is gonna be like sort of like that, like there's some momentum based movement like that. And he's still wearing the pants. We see him later in the trailer not having the pants and looking like the Donkey Kong we all know and love. But this is his look for this game, I think. This is the main look for Donkey Kong in this game. He just has pants and maybe overalls or something like that. And I kind of like it. It's interesting. It's interesting that they went in this direction to just have Donkey Kong have an unique look in this game. It's very interesting that they decided to do that. There's like a button, I guess, to just jump around, and another button to just go inside the ground and break the scenario around you. Like you can go inside the ground and there's some gold things that go out of it for some reason. Maybe it's related to how he was a miner in the beginning and he can mine, he can get gold out of mining for some reason. That maybe that's the currency of this game. He can grab the ground and throw it. It's like he just can grab a piece of the ground and throw it for some reason. It's kind of awesome. He can just throw it. He can use it as like a bat to swing around and hit things. It's so weird. And I guess every scenario is just breakable. Like we see here, DK just punching the ground and the ground breaks. And there's like a gold ore. Like I said, that's probably the currency of this game. And you can just punch that and get more. Maybe you can buy like outfits or something like that. Maybe power-ups. I don't know what's gonna be the main gimmick of this game other than being able to break the scenario. And we see here in this very Tears of the Kingdom place that he just grabs a exploding rock and throws it, and there's more gold ores. So yeah, I'm pretty sure these gold things are gonna be the main currency of this game. So he can just punch things, and he just punches the scenario, and the scenario explodes. This is great. He even breaks him. He even breaks him. Did you murder him, DK? Why would you do that? I love the way DK just walks, but I still don't like the little buddy that he has on his shoulder there. I think it's weird. But I guess he can just punch enemies and he explodes in the enemy in behind him, which is kind of cool. And this row attack, I guess we can combine the row attack with the punching, and you do this and you explode the guy and the guy explodes into gold, which is also very cool. The enemies just explode into gold. This looks so much like Mario Odyssey. Like this shot where DK shoots another exploding rock at a guy, this really feels like Mario Odyssey. So this could be maybe the true sequel to Mario Odyssey, but with DK. It feels like this is gonna be like an underground place, like the whole world is gonna be underground, or maybe most of it. Because even the description says follow DK as he goes through this underground world. You can go on top of the rocks and slide with them for some reason. That's weird. There's even some ostriches. Maybe they're friends, maybe they're foes. And the barrel cannons that you can launch out of, they're still here from the other DK games. Because I really feel like this game is really like separated from the other DK games. It really has its own identity. But I do appreciate calling back to the other games, especially if maybe we're gonna have Diddy Kong or the other Kongs in here, because I don't see them anywhere and I miss them. Especially this place right here, which he's just walking through the jungle that just looks like a DK jungle, like a Donkey Kong Country jungle. And this place here that has the mining card and everything, this just looks like the Wario mines, and it's so big. Look at this, it's so big. Imagine being able to explore all this. It's probably gonna be what you do. You can see that these rock guys with the Banjo-Kazooie eyes they can change shape, I guess, or maybe DK didn't kill them after all. And there's other Kongs, but they're not Kongs that we are familiar with. Like this big weird Kong, he just looks like he's sick and he has like this Illuminati looking things beside him and some what is this? Where is he? And DK just loves bananas. I love him. Look at this. He's such a goofy guy. He's so cartoony and expressive. I love this. So I think this little purple guy is gonna be like your little buddy in an adventure, as much as I kinda don't want that. As you see here, he's like jumping on top of DK, so maybe he'll just stay there. And we see this boss, which looks like a big angler fish, and DK kills him. And his fur looks like it's a lot lighter, like maybe it's made of fire. It kind of looks like Fire DK from the Mario movie. I doubt that it's gonna be that, but it's interesting that it kind of looks like that. He looks very glowy here. It looks like he punches this ostrich guy here, but I guess they're just complementing each other or something. It's interesting that it looks like a shop. I think that's gonna be a shop. So maybe the ostriches are just like people that run shops in this universe. So behind him there, I think that's gonna be like an ostrich shop that you can spend your gold bars in. And this shot here, he's wearing the miner hat. I think this is gonna be like in the beginning. If I had to guess, I'd say that this game begins with DK working as a miner for some reason in the lore, I guess. And there's this big banana in the ground that he just punches. Maybe that's a collectible, or maybe it's like the triple moon from Super Mario Odyssey or something like that, you know? Because he punches him and it says, "Oh, banana," like the old days. It's a classic Donkey Kong line. I don't know what that means. This is weird. This is so weird. I love this. And a big tornado, and I guess like a meteor. I don't know what that is, but this ingot Islo, how do you say that word? But this seems like to be one of the main places in this game, like a very important place. I don't know if that's a meteor or something else, but it seems like it's driving this place into the ground. So maybe this really is gonna be like a underground adventure for DK. And we see here like that seems like it's a bunch of villains. Like there's a bunch of rock dude, but this one monkey dude in the middle seems like it's gonna be the main villain. And to his left, there's a big like Kong looking dude. I don't know what he's gonna be, but probably another villain. And to his right, I think that's gonna be the sexy monkey lady. It's interesting in this shot of DK just holding on for dear life because he's not wearing the pants. He's just looking like regular DK that we all know and love. So I wonder, when does this take place? And right after that, we see the other Kong dude. He's like a redhead Kong, I guess. He has like a wrench, I think. So maybe he's gonna be, I don't know, like a worker kind of guy, like a worker Kong. I really just have no idea what his deal is. And this big boss right here, I don't know what this is, but like a big rock guy. We saw rock guys in the previous shot. This shot is interesting because I think maybe this has to do with the main goal of the game, because we see the main villain and some of his lackeys beside him, and there's a bunch of crystal bananas all around him. So maybe DK's journey is to get these crystal bananas back for some reason. Always in a Donkey Kong game, it's, you know, get the banana, that's the goal. But I really think this small monkey dude is gonna be the main villain, even if he's just like a wimp. I do like that he's an original character. That's very cool. There's more things that seems to be bosses, like these rock dudes. Like there's this big rock guy, I don't know what that is, but this one is like a big fireball that is also a rock. So maybe a bunch of the bosses are just gonna be rock dudes, which maybe it's gonna be lame, maybe not. I think they can make it unique. They seem like they're unique, but if it's just a bunch of rock dudes, that's kind of lame. But you know, they can make it work. And the monkey lady, she's very pretty. I love her. I don't know what that is that she's holding, but it's a very suspicious shape, isn't it? It says void, it's written void in there, so I don't know why. And we see the main monkey villain, and he just has this weird banana that has a V in it, so maybe that's his name. He has a V in his name for some reason. I really just don't know what this is. There's not enough information here for us to know. And the last shot is just DK coming to punch us because we love him. Even if he punches us, we still love him. Donkey Kong Bananza. Jesus, just completely out of left field. Just wow. And just to drive home just how expressive and cartoony this DK is, we just see this little bit in the end where a rock falls on him and he dies or something. And it's interesting here because he's just wearing his regular outfit, or I guess lack of outfit. He's just naked. He's not wearing the pants that he wore throughout the rest of the trailer, so that's very, very interesting. I wonder if this game will have like other outfits, or maybe this is just the beginning of the game and then he'll get pants later. I don't know, really just don't know. And it's just insane that it just gave us a release date. It's gonna be very close to the Switch release date as well. So yeah, this is really looking forward to this. Just this and Mario Kart and Metroid Prime 4. These are the GOATs. This is it. Yeah. Thank you. Subscribe.